Looks like everything's connecting properly. Excellent. Let's go ahead and do a little test. Just a little test. Just to see if chat is working. Yes, it is. Alright. Alright. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, beautiful people of YouTube. I'm Chris, this is Mage. Welcome to the channel. Now, I was going to plan on doing New World, but the servers on that are all in the red. So, it tends to happen. The ping is too high to actually run a decent stream. So, we're playing one of my top favorite MMOs, The Elder Scrolls Online. So, one of the things I want to show off is, let's show off a high-level character, my main character on this game, and just showing off the prettiness and the content that this game has to offer. Now, I said prettiness because the world of this game is just freaking gorgeous. Every biome, every content, Now, the game does offer you free rewards, daily rewards, which you don't have to do. You can just simply tab out if you want. Or what I like to do is I grab the ones here, like the ones I just got, and go in my house, drop them off in the chest, and run back out. So, as you can see, this is one of the many houses that my characters have. This is my wizard's house, and it's unlike in other games. The houses are all instants, which is actually a good thing. Is this chest full? It's got a few more stuff, so let's go ahead and deposit what I can. Do I have... How many of those do I have in there? Hello, sweetie. How's your day? It looks like I don't... Well, I have one restaurant. Two. I have two. So let's not bother with the one I have in my inventory, since it is a green and not blue or purple. Activating lurk mode. Ninja powers activate. So you'll notice that there's companions that you get to travel with, and there is special companion equipment. And the companion equipment upgrades just like your gear. There's green, there's blue, purple, and gold. Green is easy to find because they're everywhere. Blue is slightly rare, it's more improved. As you can see just by this bow difference. Let's see if there's any kind of... Okay, an infernal staff. Okay. So the blue is 800, while the current staff that my companion has is only 700. So it's just a bit of improvement by 100 points. And then purples are like 200 points higher, and then the golds are like 400 points higher. So now the cool thing about the instant housing in this game is, unlike in some MMOs, there's interactable chairs and interactable tables. Unlike in some MMOs where everything in the house is decorative and it's just like stuff like this. It doesn't do anything. It's just for decoration. Which is fine if that's the way that MMO works. So, now if I had a fire, like this fire here is it works. But if I had like a cooking station, I would put it right here, like a nice cooking pot, and be able to cook my meals from my inside the house. But it's all right. It's all good. And another thing that I like about the instant housing, most of the major cities, in fact, I think every major city in the game now has at least one player housing. Now, the player housing in this game, most of it you can get within game gold, so you don't have to like spend actual real world money. The only ones that break that are the giant, what is called in this game guild housing. So guild houses, if you go into the crown shop and you click on housing, you'll see these staple houses you can buy with in-game gold. Classic houses, same thing. But the notable houses, there is no gold, in-game gold value for any of these. It's just not possible. You have to buy these. Just an example. This Daggerfall Overlook. Now, it is in the world, which is a benefit, is you can just run up there and it's right there. But once you go check it out, and you can preview the house before you purchase it, which is another feature that ESO has. So here we are. I don't have this house, I'm just previewing it. But if I hit F5 here, oh, there is, wait, what? Okay, this one actually does have in-game gold. But look at the price of it. 3.7 million gold. Most of the guild housing doesn't have this. It has only this. This is one of, you know what? It's probably, this one has been around since the beginning of housing, which is probably why there's an in-game gold. But you can also buy it furnished. And you can even preview it furnished. Oh, let's just peek inside. Yeah. Now, as you can see, you can move chairs around. You can sit in any of the chairs, including the thrones. But it's a cute little, I think there's a dungeon down here. Oh, no. Storage. I've seen people turn this into a dungeon. And I believe there's a secret passage. Yep, that goes to the shore. So it's like a secret way in. So you can swim your way into your house. It's a cute guild house. This would be perfect for a nice, massive, basically a huge guild. Where you can have all your crafting tables outside, and here you can have like parties for your guild, awards that you give to your guild members, and so forth. I've seen a lot of crazy things when it comes to guild housing. Let me give you another example. There's also a nice little tower over here. You put your stables right here. Crafting tables all over this place. You can set up duels. You can all kinds of crazy things. But I think that tower You can overlook. Yeah. Overlook your land, and I believe there's the beach. And Daggerfall is just right outside. But anyways, I'm pretty sure that the other guild housing let's say this one. Unless they changed that. Did they change that? They may have changed it. I doubt it, though. I mean, it would be cool if they changed it to where you can even use guild housing to use in-game gold instead. But I doubt it. Oh, perfect example. This is exactly what I mean. That's more like it. So, big ass, massive guild houses like this require real world money. I mean, you get a lot to play with. Multiple rooms and such. Now, every house has its own location on the map. So other players can run right past it. Unless they're part of your guild, and then you can just go to the guild house. And since we don't have that house, we're back where we started. But anyways, let's get on with it. So here's my character. Now another thing they've added is subclassing. Now most of the time I can't stand subclassing. But if you notice, I have a bear and a clan fear with this character. So I'm playing a double bow sorcerer, or what is called a double bow sork. I am a stamina based character. Yes, yeah, you can tell that by the pools down at the bottom there. 22 for magicka, 23 for health, and 36k for stamina, because that's where most of my heavy damage is coming from. But you would think that as a sorcerer I'd be putting it in magicka, which you could do. I do have a pure wizard character, which he is all about the pets and all about lightning and mage styles. You know, your typical wizard. But this one, she loves to take out enemies from a distance. There's the boost. And let's go ahead and send the clan fear and the bear. Take out the archer. Down he goes. Moving on. Now that explosion, if there was other enemies next to this area, they would have gotten hit by the explosion. Oh, here we go. So sad. Oh no, we bit off more we can chew.
Move to flank.
No, you don't. Nope. Stay where I can see you. There we go. And as you can see, Ember there, my companion, is getting XP, as well as me. There are, depending on your build and depending on what you want to do. I'm wearing a medium armor build. Primarily medium armor. Most people would have a sorcerer in light armor. But one of the cool things about this game is you can literally create any class. Your archetype is just kind of the style of combat you want to do, the kind of effects you want for the primary feel of your character, but you can run anything you want. If I wanted to, I could run a sword and board sorcerer if I wanted to, or a two-hander. You know, one that does, big two-handed axes with lightning effects on it, like Thor, if I really wanted to.
Good eye. I didn't even see that runestone at first.
Now let's get into some of the more newer content of this game. Now here's the map of the main story of the world, Tamriel. And they keep adding more, which each chapter, there's still plenty of blank spaces for them to add to the game. Right? There's still huge chunks of areas they haven't added to it yet. So there's more content coming. As we pull back, there's more outside of the land of Tamriel. There's the Clockwork City, Fargrav, the Deadlands, Atrium, Apocrypha, Cold Harbor, which was one of the first new areas, and then Ava. Now, let's go back over here. Let's head over to High Isle. There's a lot of new stuff over here I haven't played with. Now, because I used a way shrine, it didn't cost me anything to travel. If I run away from the map, right, and I try using just myself, look how much it's going to cost. Now the cost goes down, as you can see, because I just recently used the way shrine. So without using the way shrine, like if I just use the map to fast travel, it's going to cost me in-game gold. Now I could wait until this drops down to its lowest of 130, or if I was smart, I just go and run to a way shrine and it doesn't cost me anything. Now the other reason you want houses, or at least inns throughout Tamriel, is that every house that you have, your character has, that your account, that you've purchased either in-game gold or with real-world money. See all these white houses on Tamriel's map? Those are all free fast travels. These 3 main houses that you can see from this distance, free fast travel. If I go to Stormglen and hit Stormhaven, this white house right here, free fast travel. Or if I wanted this house over here, which I have, also free fast travel. So there are ways to get around the fast travel cost. Oh, this is one of the... Okay, this is one of the tournament sections, I believe. Yeah, that's Riven.
Everything I sell is well made and sturdy. Best make sure...
Battlegrounds. So Battlegrounds is, for those of you who don't know, Battlegrounds is your PvP zone. They've added two PvP areas. There's I can talk really. There's the main one where it's guild versus guild, which is Cyrodiil, the capital where you're trying to capture the Ruby Throne. Or there's Battlegrounds, where it's usually 5v5. Or 1 versus 1, or 2 versus 2, but it's usually 5v5.
Are you aware of our patron Saint Alessia? Her deeds? Her champion?
And you can only get to Battlegrounds through setting up a battleground with Raven here, the Battlemaster. Now if you go, once you've done a couple of those, there's ways you can set up matches for PvP if that's what you're into. Personally, I'm not into that. Okay, so right here, Battlegrounds. 4v4. Okay. You have to be level 50. You have to be. To even attempt Battlegrounds. So you had to have a max character, at least. And max characters are level 50. But you still get points in leveling after level 50. You get what is called champion points. And champion points are kind of like, depending on who you talk to, they can fill in areas that your character's weak in, which I like to do. That's just personally me. Or areas like this, where every time I take down a target, I get 300 stamina or 300 magicka. And then it doesn't matter what target it is. So there's 5 points right there, and 5 more would have given me 900. So we're just going to confirm that. And there we go. Well, actually, we're at 900, which is nice. It's 300 per section of that as we level. I love this place. This is I love the new content that they added. Oh, Now, you see how there's a red down on my weapon right there? Next to Q? So that's telling me that my weapon needs to be charged. So I hit F and I use my soul gems that I've been charging to charge them back up. There is a bit of a maintenance with your armor and weapons, which is really easy. You'll also notice if your equipment over here, where it's got your equipment bonus, if you're at 4 stars, you're good. If you're at 1, you need to repair stuff, and you need to get, you're aiming for 4 stars, because that way your gear is at top notch, ready to go, and you're not going to take as much damage. You'll notice the housing on my compass right there, one in white and one in black. The one in black I don't have. The one in white is one of the inn rooms that I purchased in-game gold money. So again, that's a free fast travel, as well as a safe place to chill, relax, hang out with a friend, trade items with, play cards with. There is a card game in this game called Tribute. Tales of Tribute. Which, there's another competition right there, but it's more for those who like to play poker. But since there's no actual gambling in this game, well, not technically, this is just 2 people playing cards to see who wins. And if you win, you get gold. If not, you get ranked, at least. Now, where are we heading? Alright, there's actually a quest over here. Yeah, okay. The questing in this game is amazing. It's top notch. In fact, I think it's better than most MMOs out there. Because every quest is voice acted. Every quest is well thought out. And fits the theme of the zone or main story. Speaking of that, zone guides. Every zone, like High Isle here, has a main story. Then there's sub-stories within that. There's different delves, different public dungeons, anchors to take down, public dungeons to crystals to gather, sky shards to gather, books to collect. Tons of things for you to constantly do. There's even crafting tables. Now the crafting tables that are out in the world are specialized tables.
Want to die?
Alright, let's take this guy out. Come on. No. Nope. Let's heal. Our bear just freaking jacked him. Alright. And as you can see, I used my ultimate with my bear right there. And my bear just went up there and double clawed him. So, now I have to wait. There's a bit of a cooldown, if you will. Alright, let's go pick on this guy.
That felt good.
Now that purple glow that was around my character was because I used a soul trap, and it filled one of my soul gems. So the soul gem I used earlier has now been replaced with a new filled soul gem. And it looks like there's... Can we go in here or... Ah. We've already finished that one. Alright. Search the guild. Okay. Alright. Time for mounts.
Let's go fast.
So the mounts in this game, even though I've had this mount for quite a while actually. For those of us who remember the original mount mechanic that they had, different mounts had different speeds, starting speeds and whatnot. And they changed that to where you have a riding skill instead, which I think is much better than the original idea. Because it shouldn't be dependent on the animal. It should be dependent on the rider. Alright, let's travel. What's the closest location? Let's go here. Yeah, we want to go... crap, which... I always get lost. That's why I have to put a mark. There we go. There we go.
Let's go fast.
Yep. Mounts. You can purchase mounts, in-game gold, of course, at stables. Those are usually the horses. You can also get mounts through questing. Certain quests within the game will open up as soon as I go over here. Now, these ones down here, like this one here, this one is quest only. This is a quest, that's a quest mount. Some of these are quest bound only. Some of them you have to purchase within the store. But a lot of them is through questing. Or achievements that you've unlocked. So depending on what kind of character you're trying to play and what kind of content you want to unlock that mount, go for it. Or if you just don't want to bother, you can always just simply go in the crown shop. Go down to the mounts and find ones that are... These ones are always in the crown shop. Now, they do have seasonal ones, which, you know, like this one here. This one will only be around for another 6 more days because of the season that it's in. But the ones down here are year-round. This one's a season. That one's not. Season. Non-season. They've added 2 rider mounts now. So I have one of them. This one looks really nice. but there's like a second seat now. So my companion or friend of mine can ride on the mount with me, and we can just take off, which is cute. As far as I know, those ones are not quest-based.
Over here. I could use some help.
Oh, I hear someone. Hang on. Oh, that was the wrong way. That hurt. Alright, where's that person? I heard someone. Oh, there you are. What you up to?
Ah, my friend. How glad I am to see you again. This island is far more dangerous than I expected, especially after what just happened.
And what just happened?
Guild General Quentin accompanied me to visit Druid Ravana. When she told us about rogue knights in the area, Quentin was eager to investigate. It was the Ascendant Order.
Of course.
They overpowered Quentin and knocked me senseless. They captured Quentin. I don't think so. The Ascendant Order was definitely trying to take us alive. That's the only reason I had the opportunity to throw up a shroud spell and avoid being captured myself. Did you come out here to find us?
Oh yeah, Lady Arabella sent me to warn you about the Ascended Order, which, well, that was kind of a waste of time.
And Ravana told you where to find us. Good. Now, we must rescue Quentin. I may have a way to find where the Ascendant Order took him, but we should get to safety first. Meet me back at Druid Ravana's hut.
Okay.
No. We came upon them just as they were finishing an attack on a caravan. But I assume they recognized us or decided our station warranted capture rather than elimination. But you came with a warning, didn't you?
Yeah, they
What did you find
sabotaged the
out?
they sabotaged the lighthouse, which is why the princess's ships are messed up.
Wrecked the ships?
Yep, completely.
How in oblivion could they coordinate such a thing? Clearly, the Ascendant Order is aware of the plans for Lord Baccaro's conference. They're here in force and causing more trouble than we anticipated.
Instead of any ideas why they wanted to capture you instead of kill you?
If they recognized us as delegates, there's all sorts of ways they could hold that over the conference. If they just assume we're rich nobles, ransom is always an option. But who can really say what those helmeted bastards are thinking?
All right. Nice. Nope, that's an invisibility spell. All right. Excuse me. It's up that way, huh? So down the road and to the left. There's an anchor we can go play with. You know what? Let's go play with the anchor. Which is over in that direction. Alright.
Yahoo!
Sister, we can't just threaten everyone into becoming druids. We need these good folks to appreciate the woods, not fear them.
Are we the only ones here? This is an anchor? Oh, okay. This is way different than the ones in the rest of Tamriel. this is an anchor. Doesn't look like it's active right now. Alright, well, I'll have to come back and wait for it to be active. Don't want to sit here and wait. I'll just keep writing. Here we go. Oh, it looks like there's something. There we go.
I understand, Valencia. Do what you must to find your friend.
I owe you a debt of gratitude for coming to my aid. It seems once again that Lady Arabelle chose well. Now to see if I can find Guild General Quentin, and by extension, the rogue knights who carried him away.
How can you track him?
Do you recall the invitation medallions I enchanted? Each delegate carries one, so I can trace my own magic to locate Quentin. Now let me see. They moved northeast, across the lock. I see an abandoned chapel. Crypts. No question, Quentin is there.
If all the delegates have these medallions, can you use them to find the other missing ships?
Lady Arabelle asked me to try as soon as we realized the ships were late. I wasn't able to make a connection with those medallions. Maybe they were too far away, or some other magic interfered with my scrying, but I wasn't able to detect anything.
I see.
No, we need to return to Lady Arabelle and share this information. Then we can mount a rescue for Guild General Quentin. I'll meet you at Lady Arabelle's little pavilion. What she calls her field office, I believe.
Alright. That's back over in this direction. Hello, Marty. How you doing? Welcome aboard. We're doing the Elder Scrolls Online instead of New World. I was hoping to do New World, but the servers are all red. And so that means the ping is too high to actually stream or really enjoy the game. So we went to an MMO that I know has mega servers and doesn't have such a problem. Am I currently facing the right? Yeah.
Yes! Are we going to race?
Wait, it's down the road? Yeah, it's just outside the city. Okay, so it's... Alright, let's make a mark. How's your day going, Marty? Hope everything's going well.
That sounds like a Bane chapel, but only one medallion is there.
Hello.
Valencia apprised me of the situation. I believe I know the place where she thinks they're holding Quentin. It must be the crypts below a Bane chapel on the northern shore of the loch. Will you accompany us on this rescue mission, my dear?
Sure.
Smashing. This will be like that time I pulled General Gautier out of a Reach stronghold during the border raids of 566. Now that was an adventure. Anyway, it's too bad Valencia couldn't scry the locations of the other missing delegates.
That's too bad.
I suppose you've earned the truth. and you certainly deserve my complete confidence. The 3 ships carried High
That's always
King
a good
Emric,
idea.
Queen Irene, and Prince Ernskar, son of Yoren the Scold King. I dare say I've misplaced the leaders of Tamriel.
A quiet day. Those are always nice. The Alliance leaders decide to attend the peace talks.
I warned them of the danger, and we took such elaborate precautions. Obviously, they weren't enough. If we find Quentin with the Ascendant Order, we may find our missing royals. Let's meet at the chapel north of the lock and see what awaits us.
North of the lock. Got you. See you there.
We'll rendezvous at a Bane chapel on the north side of the lock. I've already sent an operative ahead to scout the area. Be prepared to defend yourself. The
Alright.
Ascendant Order won't give up Guild General Quentin without a fight.
So you think this might be a trap?
Whatever the situation, I won't abandon Quentin to his fate. Oh, that's good. Let me write that down. Besides, we have to risk it. Both to save Quentin and to see if we can learn anything about the missing Alliance leaders.
Wait, King Emmerich and all them are in danger?
We know their medallions aren't there, but they could have lost them at sea. Regardless, if the Ascendant Order uses the chapel as a hideout, we may learn something about their plans. Or a clue as to where to search for the Alliance leaders, perhaps.
Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and do that. So, where... Oh, wait, wait, no, that's Tournament of the Heart. Wait. Is it inside? No, those are ships. She said it was on the other side of the lock. Okay, hang on. Oh, it's over there. Okay. So we can either ride this way and then that way. Yeah, we're in the right direction. Alright. Looks like it's to this way. Oh, it looks like there's a road. Oh, found it. Oh, this is the very thing that we were just at not that long ago. Alright.
There. It's open. Got any more locks you need picked? How about you, Valencia?
I think not, thank you.
Now's not the time, Jakan. Let's see what awaits us down in the crypts.
Nice, Jakan. You freak. I run into him more and more often in this game. I think this is like number 4.
I can't pinpoint the exact location of Quentin's medallion. He could be anywhere in here.
I'll
Anyway,
scout ahead. Maybe someone should watch the door in case anyone follows us.
I'll keep watch. Be careful.
Aw, I knew you cared.
Quentin is our priority, but keep your eyes open. Who knows what the Ascendant Order left lying about?
now I just backstabbed someone Now, most of the time, your companions aren't going to like that, depending on the companion you have. Ember doesn't care. She actually likes it when you sneak. In fact, people have used Ember as a second thief, even though she's technically a mage. But she also doesn't mind when you go into town and pickpocket people. She also gets upset when you get caught. In other words, when the guards capture you and you're like, wait, you have to turn into the money and the stolen goods? Oh, man. Look, now you just lost everything. That sucks. She hates it when you get caught, but doesn't mind if you pickpocket. Now, the way you backstab people is that there's a quest called the Dark Brotherhood. Now, I've only done like the first part of it, just to have this ability. As for the rest of the Dark Brotherhood quest line, I am not doing it with this character. Mainly because I just don't care.
Time to bring the lightning.
The best part of the Dark Brotherhood is having the ability of the Blade of Woe. Everything else is... I mean, it's a good quest line, don't get me wrong. The Dark Brotherhood quest line is good. But...
Ascendant Order propaganda. Don't be taken in. They are not as benevolent as they want you to... No sign of Quentin yet, though. We should keep going.
But that's one of the benefits of this game, is that you can treat it like a Bethesda game. You can treat it like, you know, Skyrim, Morrowind, Oblivion. You can do a little bit of this just to get an ability or whatever, and then move on. And let's see here. Now, I can also have a bow skill and snipe. Alright. Oh, maybe. Might have a chance. And drop. Nicely done, Ember. That was Ember's skill right there. You still get XP for taking out targets like that.
The Ascendant Order has the captains of our missing ships. But where are the Alliance leaders? First things first. Clear the path to the South Crypts, please. We must rescue the captains and hope that Quentin is with them.
Okay, here we go.
Lady Arabelle. Colleen, Zaji, Zuzo. Thank the Divines you're all right. But where are the delegates?
Apologies, my lady. We lost our charges.
Zaji is not all right.
Not to spoil the reunion, but we're about to get company.
Jakan, free the captains. Friend, keep the Ascendant Order at bay. Buy us some time.
Yep, no problem. Hey, no hitting my clown here.
Oh, I just getting started.
There's more coming, Ember. Calm down. I missed.
Stupid thing won't
wait! Got it!
Collect Valencia and get the captains to safety, Jakarn. We'll find Quentin.
The Knights took Quentin away not long ago. I think they're questioning him now.
Then we must hurry. Come, my friend.
In there. Oh, this looks like a boss fight. Or not. Nighty night. Nicely done. Teamwork. You can only do this with human targets. You can't use the blade of woe on like minotaurs or the undead or anything like that. It has to be a humanoid.
It's Quentin. Let's listen and try to figure out what's going on.
Wait, can we listen from here?
Age of peace is upon us. An age of free peoples, standing together, not kneeling to distant thrones. This is not your war, General. What say you?
The war took everything from
Wait,
me.
he's a traitor.
I am with you. How can I help?
The Order is trying to recruit Quentin? We have to put a stop to this.
Big mistake.
There we go. Oh. Can I sneak on that guard? Yes, I can. Okay, we got a target there. Are you by yourself? Yes, you are. Nighty night. Oh, I love it when targets are all alone. Oh, that was a bad shot.
Each delegate carries a medallion like this one, Magus. It serves as both an invitation and a key.
He's got his back against. I can't sneak up on him.
We may need your access later. Right now, I want you to kill the meddling investigator living at our heels.
Lady Arabelle? But she's...
No longer working alone. She's found some capable help. Deal with them.
Oh, Quentin. I guess you've made your choice.
Not much of a lookout, are you? Anything good in here? Some flour. Some alcohol. Oh, crap. Oh, here we go. Boss fight.
Here is your chance, Quentin. Stop these fools and strike a blow for the people.
Sorry, Lady Arabelle.
Yeah, you can just lay down the beat.
Do what we must. We can't allow the General to stop us.
Soul trap his bitch. Soul trap him.
I'm sorry it came to that, but well fought, my friend. Let's speak outside.
Oh, I got a companion helmet. Hang on. That's not too bad. It's heavy though. Oh, there she is.
I didn't expect Guild General Quentin to turn on us, and I certainly didn't desire his death. It seems sympathy for the Ascendant Order is more widespread than I knew. We must be cautious, particularly with whom we choose to trust going forward. Do I expect it? No. But that doesn't mean we should let our guard down. This venture wasn't a complete failure, though. We rescued the captains of our missing ships. We need to find out what happened at sea and what befell the Alliance leaders.
Very good.
To Mandrake Manor, my home in Gonfalon Bay. I'll mark it on your map.
Oh, thank you.
Jacan, Valencia, and I have been using my townhouse as a base of operations. I'm confident that it is as safe from the Ascended Order as any other location we might choose.
Why is it called Mandrake Manor?
Oh, the name comes from a book I'm rather fond of. I bought the manor to serve as my home in retirement, and I keep a few mementos of my career there.
Oh, you are an alchemist.
Meet me there, my dear, and we'll see what our rescued captains have to say about all this.
Okay, I'll meet you there. Alright. Let's take a quick look at where that might be. Let's go ahead and hit journal. Show on map. Oh, it is in town. That's good. So since it's in town, we can actually just fast travel to this inn that we have. As free fast travel. As I was discussing earlier. Ways of getting around the fast travel cost. By the way, that's the inn right there. We're inside the inn right now, but this is my room. Right here. Inside the inn. This one's all kind of fancy. And now we're in town. Since we're in town, where's her place? Okay. There we are. So it's down the main road. Make a right, then a left. So second left. So there's the first left. This is second. Oh, nope. Wrong. That's the second left. Okay.
There you are. Go inside and talk to Captain Colleen. Find out what happened at sea. I need a moment to collect my thoughts.
Oh no, not Captain Colleen. She didn't like me the last time we met.
Must Zaji tell this sad story again? The last Zaji saw of Queen Irene, she was struggling to launch a damaged skiff. Then Zaji was swept away in the storm. Zaji was entrusted with getting her safely to High Isle, but he lost her and Koska.
Can you tell me what happened at sea?
Zaji must admit, he was sleeping in his cabin when the storm hit. He woke up when cold water climbed into bed with him. The next thing Zaji knows, he is being fished out of the sea by strange knights. I'm saved, Zaji thinks. Then they tied me up.
I love Khajiit.
The annoying knights, yes. Zaji heard the commander talking. The Lord, they called him. He was angry the Alliance leaders did not wash ashore with Zaji. Zaji did not see the Lord's face, but he spoke like a Breton noble. Zaji could hear it. Zaji lost Queen Irene, and first mate Casca too. The wind and the waves must have carried them somewhere else. The Lord and the Magus, the Order's leaders, they swore to comb every beach until they found her. And the others too, Zaji supposes.
I thank you for my rescue.
Argonian.
I do not think the Ascendant Order had any more use for me. Once they realized I could not tell them what became of Prince Ernskar, they dragged me back to the cell. I remember it like the ripples in my favorite pond. A storm blew up without warning. My ship was driven onto the rocks near Aminos and broke apart. All were cast into the sea. When we reached shore, those rogue knights grabbed us. I did not see what became of him. He might have been trapped in the part of the ship that was swept away. Or maybe the currents carried him to a different part of the shore. Or he might have drowned. I know that many of my crew did.
Aw. Hey, Captain Colleen. How you doing?
I honestly didn't think we'd ever leave that cell alive. I owe you a debt of gratitude, friend. We all do. And I owe Dockmaster of Gonfalon Bay payment of a different kind. I visit High Isle often, and I considered Arnauld a friend. Bah.
It looks like she doesn't remember me, so that's good.
An armored mage and a gang of ruffians were waiting at the shallows. They clubbed down all who made it ashore. Dockmaster Arnauld showed up, and I thought we were saved. But the mage, a Brent noble by his voice, paid him to walk away and leave. We were nearing landfall when a huge storm swept out of nowhere. I looked for the light at Gonfalon Head, but the lighthouse was dark. We were blown off course, crashed upon some rocks. I lost sight of High King Emmerich, but somehow made it to shore. I'm not sure. I didn't see any of the royals when I waded ashore, and I was the last one from my ship to make it to the beach. The tide turned as I swam in, and no one was washed up after me. I'm afraid you won't find the High King at the shallows.
Alright. So that's good. I suppose.
Speak with Lady Arabelle, friend.
Wait, can I grab that crystal? Achoo! It fell. It fell. It's... Grab some apples. I cannot grab that pumpkin. Oh, I can. Okay. Grab the cabbage. Is there anything else to grab in here? No, empty. Alright, nothing really of interest. Oh, hang on. Go. I don't bother reading the actual books. Once you've read a few of them, it tends to repeat. There's like 20 different books, and am I out in the courtyard? Yeah, I am out in the courtyard. There we go. That's better.
Over here, dear. We have much to do. I adore this view. Isn't the Colossus a wondrous sight? Still, gazing upon it does nothing to quell my anxiety. Somehow the Ascendant Order learned not only about our secret peace talks, but that the Alliance leaders were going to attend. And neither do we. We're not even sure they're still alive, but we must hope. Your help has been invaluable thus far, my dear, and you've earned every piece of gold in this pouch. We'll find the Alliance leaders and unmask the Order. We have to. Just as the Colossus watches over Gonfalon Bay, I was supposed to keep the Alliance leaders safe. I failed in that, but at least they aren't in the Ascendant Order's hands. Not yet, anyway. What did Captain Colleen and the others have to say, dear?
They believe that the Order's leader is a Breton noble.
Breton nobles? Yes. We heard that as well when the Ascendant Lord and the Magus were speaking in the crypts. That's something to go on. And if the Alliance leaders didn't end up in the Shallows, we'll need to look elsewhere. What else, dear?
Captain Galeen saw the Darkmaster accept gold from Magus.
Well, that's a lead we can investigate. I'd like to have a chat with Dockmaster Arnaud about that and a great many other things. I detest being lied to, and he did it with such conviction. You're still on retainer, dear. Would you care to join me?
Yeah, why not?
The Dockmaster's home overlooks the harbor to the west. Jacan and I will meet you there. First Quentin, now this. I hardly know who to trust. Times like these, I take a moment to contemplate the Colossus in the harbor. It helps clear my thoughts.
Well, can you tell me about the Colossus?
That's one of the wonders of the archipelago, dear. The locals are very proud of their statue, even if few of them know the real story behind who it represents. I like it as well. The Colossus of Gonfalon Bay is Baron Admiral Bendu Olo, though most on the mainland would know him as the Colovian King of Anvil. He formed the All Flags Navy around 2260 in the First Era to gain vengeance against the Slode for the Thracian Plague, the largest allied naval force in Tamrielic history. Ships from every nation and province participated, and many of the vessels were built right here on High Isle. The fleet launched from here and rained destruction upon Thras for their treachery. Nothing, my dear, but you asked. Lord Bakara selected High Isle for the peace talks because of that history, though. The All Flags Navy recalls a time when disparate people united in common cause. He hopes to inspire the delegates to do the same.
I see. Thank you. That's a crappy axe.
That Lady Arabelle, she's something else. I might have to start reading those Investigator Vale books.
Indeed. I love the companion system that they added. Let's see. Is there something we want to... I need to find a way to sell... It's back over here. Alright. Go back this way. Alright. Here we go.
when it's slow around here, I read.
So let's go ahead and deposit the weapon that we just got. Just deposit all of that. Deposit that. Deposit. We're also going to deposit the gold that we got. So the reason why I'm doing this is because the bank in this game is account wide. All the characters that I create have access to the money that I put in, as well as everything I put in the bank. Unlike in some other games where your bank or your shop is only character bound, this is account bound. All the characters have access to this, but no other character but mine that I create has access to it. Which is what account bound means, mage. Alright, let's sell the rest of this crap. Alright, where's... Okay, there's a general store right there. You can tell by the little bag. Alright, let's see.
Pockets only get you
Oh, this
so
is a
far.
backpack upgrade. 30,000? Yeah, I could probably easily do that. Now, another thing I could do is this character here is my bank.
Stingy.
And now, if I wanted to, I could withdraw. Let's say it's, I saw 30,000. So withdraw the 30,000. Was it just 30,000 or
Don't
was it...
be the
Oh, it's 700. Okay.
Ah, our featherless.
I also needed 700 from you. There we go.
Don't be the explorer who has to return to camp.
Now, there's my bag inventory, 175. So if I go
Pockets
here,
only get you.
upgrade, 185. That's a 10 slot inventory spot. So that's pretty good.
It is good to be rich, but it is better to be smart.
Alright, let's dismiss him. And bring back Ember.
Oh,
wait.
good. I was so bored.
Now, Ember,
What's going on?
she's level 10, so I've been developing her for a bit. I could give her that, or I can give her the resto staff. You know what? Let's give her the resto staff. That way she can start healing. Let's go over to weapon. Bring down rejuvenation. Healing themselves and nearby allies for 7060. So 7,060 for 8 seconds. That's really good actually. So we'll give her that. She only has... Okay, I have not given her any meat. Increases the damage done for each piece of medium armor. Really? I might give her light. Decreases. Oh, okay. That's actually really good. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll keep her with a lot of the light armor, but we'll add some medium for more flexibility. Now, as you notice here, she is not a part of the Fighters Guild or the Undaunted. Now, we could probably go mess with the Thieves Guild and give her some of the Thieving Guild. But we would have to go and do dailies for that. Now, companions don't have nearly as many passives as you do, because otherwise it would be a bit complicated. I think what we're going to do is we're going to turn her... Okay, so she's got 2 healing abilities now. Shocking Burst. Elemental Barricade. Yeah, you know what? We'll leave... Yeah, we'll leave it like that. She's got some offensive and some healing. I need a shop, an actual shop. That's a furniture store. Which the furniture is mainly for like when you do achievements and stuff like that in the game, as well as just the normal.
Craving a seaside retreat, but don't have the...
I believe this one, yeah, she has the normal stuff. These are not achievement bound or achievement unlocked. You can just come to places like her and purchase different housing decorations.
Each of my furnishings
This one
has
is
a name and a
achievement.
story. My very own chair is called Dark Ends. Why? An assassin killed its former owner in a grisly fashion, then posed him in... Well, let's just leave it at that. Care to take a look around?
So this is achievement. So the only one I've unlocked is this one down here. The tribute one, which was a holiday thing. That was kind of fun. But I haven't unlocked any of the other ones here. Now these ones are zone bound only. So every zone, if I go over to Glen Umbra, there'll be a lot more of these unlocked. In other words, they'll be lit up like this, and I just pay the gold to purchase it. So that's kind of a neat thing that they added to the game years ago. But I went to look for a shop to sell my gear. So... Oh, there's a restaurant. Kind of hoping for like wait, I think I found something. Yeah, this'll do.
I could...
This'll do. Let's get rid of that and that. Over to miscellaneous. I only have 1 soul gem left. You don't have... Crap, where's a mystic?
Well, my parents taught me...
No.
What do you want? Have you made up your
Nothing.
mind yet?
Oh wow, you're impatient, aren't you? There's not a mage guild here, is there? Oh wait, there is. Alright. Let's head up towards that mage guild. Alright, there's the Fighters Guild. So the Mage Guild is right next door. I should be able to find... Please tell me you have Soul Gems.
Some sailors tried to
Yes.
convince...
Excellent. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 2 more. Yeah, there we go. Other ones I haven't unlocked for the Mage Guild. You're good, right?
Thank you for your service to the Mages Guild.
Yep, yep. Now our inventory should be, yeah, we're light. Alright, good. Good, good, good. Now where are we heading? Where are we heading? Oh crap, too far, too far. Down at the harbor? Is that where we're going? A new venture? Tales of Tribute. No, we're not doing Tales of Tribute. No, not doing that. That Cadwell's Silver is the end of the main quest. We're not doing that. I don't like Cadwell's Silver. I think it's ridiculous. Like, the ending was good in the normal quest line. High Isle. Here we go. Torment of the Heart. Wait, did we not get her? We don't... This character does not have Isabella. Huh. I thought this character already did this. Hang on. There's Bastion. There's Mary. I do not have Isabel. Okay. So one of the things I love about the companion quest line, it is not account bound. To be honest, there are things I like that are account bound, like the bank. I think banks should just be account bound in a lot of MMOs. But when it comes to like companions and stuff like that, like NPC characters that can join up with your party, I like the fact that your character has to go and do and meet them, basically, right? Unlike I have another tune that has Isabella, and he travels with Isabel all the time. In fact, he's kind of in love with her. No, or at least that's in my head canon. I'm not sure about the romance possibilities. Where is that? I heard that they added that to some of the companions, but I'm not sure. And Tournament of the Heart, show on map. Wait, wait. Wait, it might... Someone's thing is a little loud. Talk to Isabel. Oh, it wants me to leave, right? Alright, it wants me to leave. It wants me to go out the front gate. Next right. Or next left. There's the gate. Okay, now that I've left the city, where do I go? Way the hell over there. Okay, so let's mark that. Nearest way shrine is there. Alright, you know what? Let's go ahead and mark this one. If you guys had any questions about Elder Scrolls Online, let me know. I've talked quite a bit about mounts, and I've talked quite a bit about fast travel method, and...
So, you're the one that saved the queen, eh?
Shush.
You don't look that special.
There we go. Let's go over here. Oh, runestone. Talked about housing.
I love harvesting runestones.
Now, one of the things about companions that you want to do, and why you want to travel with them so much, is not only for solo play, but there's actually a companion quest line that you would get to unlock.
Am I in trouble? Sure, I guess. Anything specific? Things are good. You put up with me, which is more than I can say for most. Hey, you. Everything all right?
Okay, I have not unlocked her quest line, I don't think. No, there's nothing about companions in here. Alright. How is she?
You want to talk about something?
So she's mostly green. I want to get her as far over here as possible, because the more they're in the green, the more they like you. The more in the red, the less they like you. So appreciates that you put up with her. So I really want to get her over here. One of the cool features that you get to add when you and her become friends is that your companion can actually hang out with you at your house. They basically become like a house guest. A free house guest.
Don't worry, sweetheart. I'll figure something out. I always do. I'm sorry, this isn't the best time. My friend Aurelia has a bit of a problem. Her mother has promised her hand in marriage, and I need to get her out of it. Somehow. Actually, you look quite capable. Would you mind lending me a hand?
Sure, why not?
Apologies. My name is Isabelle Valois. I'm an aspirant in the Sapphire Tourney, a proving ground for squires looking to join the knightly orders. Aurelia's mother is knight commander and, brashly offered her daughter's hand as a prize. Well, normally, aspirants only compete in one of the trials. If I can win all 3, the Knight Commander will be compelled to grant a boon of my choosing. I can free Aurelia from her mother's promise. What do you say? Will you be my second?
Sure, why not?
The 8 must have me in their hearts. My second just left my service, and here I was thinking I'd have to do it alone. All right, there are 3 knightly orders here on the Isle. Let's decide what task to tackle first.
All right. What orders are they?
The people of the Sisters take pride in our knights, the same as anywhere in High Rock. The Sapphire Tourney hosts 3 orders: the Iron Knot, the Oaken Order, and the Order of the Albatross.
Okay, what says Oaken Order?
8 above.
Oh, hang on.
The 8 must have me in their heart. The people of the Sisters take pride in our knights, the same as anywhere. Oaken knights tend to be battle mages, conjurers, and support spellcasters. Their power stems from High Isle's strong tradition of druidic magic.
Druid magic?
Our trial will be to convince an elder to give us a staff, a symbol of their order.
Do we have to talk to this mage or fight him?
I'm guessing it won't be that straightforward, but who knows? There's a way shrine near the Coral River to the east. I'll meet you there, and we can make for the site of the trial.
What about the Iron Knot?
They're martial warriors, and excellent to horse. You might say the Iron Knot is the most traditional of the Sapphire Orders. Our trial will be to find the hilt from a lost sword called Redheart. It was the blade of the first Duke Dufort.
Okay, where's this lost sword?
Somewhere on these lands, before they belonged to the Duforts. The hilt supposedly had a massive rough-cut ruby in it. Should be easy to spot. My last squire, Burjo, suggested we hit the castle library to get an idea of where to start looking.
Okay. And the Order of the Albatross?
8 above help me. They're artists and sailors, singers, bards, and pirates all. Brave, swashbuckling warriors that make you recite poetry.
Ugh.
Ghastly stuff.
She's like, no.
No, thankfully. Our trial will be to reclaim the gilded loot of Captain Brenvale. The story goes that he went down into the castle crypts years ago, hoping to use song and steel to subdue a spirit. He never returned. Hopefully we'll do better.
Well, then let's go do that Oaken Order thing.
I'm guessing it won't be that straightforward, but who knows? I'm no mage, but I think I might have a leg up here. Of course. Drake, I'm sorry. I bet I came on a little strong. I've spent months preparing for the tourney, and now the commander's pronouncement has sent me adrift. I'll be all right. What would you like to know?
What does dreg mean?
Sorry. It's a curse I picked up from my dad. A word from the old druid tongue that's been co-opted for common folk. I sort of grew up here at the castle, and it's a little more acceptable than the curses the dockhands use, so I use it.
Got it.
Aurelia and I grew up together. We've been close since we were very young, and, well, I can't stand the thought of her marrying one of the other aspirants. Especially Morton's. My goodness, what a dreary man.
Okay, so no more questions. Let's get to work.
I'll meet you near the old way shrine just up the road.
You're going to help us. Oh, the 8 bless you.
All right. Let's go that way. In fact, hang on. Why don't I do this? Let me show a character that has already done a companion quest and is really close to their companion. That's a cool picture. Which is one of the paintings you can get in the game. Now Maxwell, there's the 2-seater mount in the back. That's my crafter. That's my pirate. I believe it's this. I believe she's really close to Isabel. And has really cool. Alright. Now, as you can see, Isabelle is way different.
I'm in your service.
You can actually dress your companions based on the outfits you unlock in the game. You can also pick the mount that they can ride, but more importantly, okay, she's already got those. Okay. She's got a purple. So again, it goes green, blue, purple, and gold when it comes to gear, both for you and your companion. Gold is top tier. Now, we're pretty far in the green, right here. Say, Isabelle thinks Stendarr has smiles on you. We've done one quest line. There's another quest line for her later when we get about here. And then I think that's it. There's just 2 quest lines. And then so there's the intro quest line in which they join your party. There's a small companion quest line, and then a major companion quest line. And if you do it right, they become like your bestie. I don't think I have a sub. Okay. Okay, so this is my warden character, who I subclassed into Storm, because I was trying to go for a druid effect here. In fact, for more of a druid look. Yeah, this works. No clan fear this time. And if I remember correctly, this one does not have the Blade of Woe. Yeah, she doesn't. See how there's no X? This one has not done the Dark Brotherhood at all. And will not do the Dark Brotherhood questline.
Move to flank!
Oh, I got a sword. Hang on. Is that better than what she's got? Yes, it is. Let me give you this.
Ready to write the next chapter of our tale?
Let's go to equipment. Oh, is this a two-hander? No, it isn't. Okay, good. Yeah, that's yeah, again, 100-point difference. Do I have any?
Good quality there.
Now this character is magic based. Magic based. With a little bit of stamina. Even though it doesn't need to. Let's head to the house. Now, this is my main character's house. The main house that I use. And I think I did a decent job decorating it so far. Got a statue of Hirsine. And a statue of Azura. Over here. My little crow to chat with, little witch cat. Alright, companions. Not quite full, but let's deposit companion. I'm not gonna drop that off. No. I mean, I pray, but I'm just a little different. This druid here is, you know, worshiper of the Trine, basically, in the Elder Scrolls lore, which is as a weird or a druid. Well, as a weird, it's Azura, Hirsine, and the one for the Dawnbreaker. The Dawnbreaker is Debella, I think. Which, if I get that statue, I'm gonna put her right here. Now, decorating. I don't think I can put a house guest in here.
I trained with the Battle Spire since I was...
Not you.
Be mindful around Howler. My furry little companion's smile may be adorable, but he's never known a coin purse he couldn't pilfer. If yours goes missing, let me know.
Alright. No, don't want that. Let's do... Don't want any of those. So, wait, no. Wait. Can I only put down one of those? Interesting. Looks like I can only put down... Huh. Alright. This here allows me to change the weather. Which, in a nice little throne. Hey, my bear just blocked. No sitting. There we go. You know what, let's go ahead and drop off while we're here.
Stingy customers are the best customers. Oh, but...
Let's drop that. Drop that. And that. That too. Do you know what? Let's just drop those. That's fine. Alright. And let's go ahead and deposit 1,875. Actually, I need 250 for the horse. All right. And again, there's our house right there. Right in Glenumbra. I'm apparently losing my voice.
No pleasure in killing, but I'm glad we're alive and they're not.
Let's head to the anchor. You can farm anchors.
You've met your match.
Yeah, she's done. Alright, I'm not gonna worry about it. It's just leather. I have a ton of leather. She's got a big ass bear.
Yeah.
Oh, the anchor's down. Or not down. Oh, wait. Maybe. Here we go.
Summon the blood sacrifice. When Cold Harbor calls, Nirn obeys. Lord of domination and brutality, we sacrifice this innocent in your name.
Don't think so. Go. Keeping everyone healed. Ow.
Stay with me.
I'm fine. We're good.
Yes. Sacrifice those servants in my name. Let's give you something worthy to sacrifice. Your strength will be rewarded one day.
Isabel likes closing down anchors. Now these bastards over here are pretty tough. These are land bosses. And is this guy avoiding it, or are we going to it? Oh, he's avoiding it. He's avoiding it. He's also avoiding the land boss. Okay. That's fine. That's fair. There's usually a wandering merchant right there. She usually travels from that rock all the way up this road to about where that tree is. Right there.
You'd have to walk awfully far to find Brian.
Alright, let's sell the crap we just picked up. Anything good over here? Nope. Alright, cool. Now, before we log off, I'm going to go ahead and do a stable. Now, stables in the game is how you buy your horses, or more importantly,
I got a few mounts to sell if you're in.
where you develop your riding skills. Now, carry capacity is at 58, so let's go ahead and boost that to 59. And so the next time, within 15 hours, I have to wait 15 actual hours in real world to get another 250 to get this up to 60. Because 60 in all of these maxes out your riding skill. Combine that with a skill in, is it assault? I think it's yeah, it's assault. This allows you to ride faster. So, now that we've done that, Yep. Thank you, sweetie. Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful people of YouTube, thank you for hanging out with me for the just over 2 hours that we've been playing the Elder Scrolls Online. I'm kind of talking about the Elder Scrolls and how wonderful this MMO really is. It's a terrific MMO. It is one of my top favorites. Definitely in the top 3. Highly recommend it. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow is Friday, and tomorrow at 6:30 Arizona time to about 9:30 Arizona time, I will be playing Fallout 4. And I hope to see you there. And as always, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and you have been magical with Launcher Mage. Have a good one. Take care.